everyone. We're back with another episode of Your Road to Home, where we like to share and highlight amazing stories about the Carbon Valley area where we currently live and love to live. I'm Kendra Badgekar with LPT Realty, here with
Max and Carrie, Guardian Mortgage.
Today we're picking up, Today we're picking up Jenna Oliver, who is the Marketing and Communications Manager with the Rec Center Parks and Recreation District. We're super excited to get her on here with you guys today. She's got some great information to share with you, but Jenna is a very compassionate leader here in our community, looking to do some big things with the Recreation District for our community members, and we're super excited to get to know her a little bit better today.
So we're just pulling up to get Miss Jenna. Should I honk? Should I honk and make her embarrassed?
Here she comes.
Here she comes. Talk all things Rec District. Oh, and I locked her up. Whoops, Jenna.
Don't worry, you're not the first guest. We've done that too. Like, sorry, you can't come in.
I'm trying to keep Kendra safe. There's lots of people that want to steal her.
Yes. Oh, yes.
All right. I'm supposed to be in the middle, but I'm going to stay right here. No.
No, we want you
Hi.
front and center.
Hi.
And you got to get locked up too.
I know.
We want all our riders to be safe.
That's the, you have to figure out the seat belt.
I know. That's the test, because as adults, we never sit back there, right?
Right? Yeah, we're always the drivers.
Yes.
Okay.
We're good?
There it is. Yeah. I'm good.
Okay.
All buckled in.
Well, thanks for joining us, Jenna.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Awesome. We are excited to have you in the car. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself first and what your involvement is with the Rec Center and District here in Carbon Valley?
Yeah. So my name is Jenna Oliver, and I think they probably already told you that I run the communications and marketing for the Carbon Valley Parks and Recreation District.
Mm-hmm.
And so my job is to let the community know all about our amazing programs and all of the things, the resources, programs, facilities that we have to serve the district.
Wonderful.
And you have a new facility. Sorry, there's a new...
We do. Yeah, we have the community center. It's actually not new. Part of our job in the district is to be good stewards. I'm being attacked with seatbelts, so if I'm leaning far back. Part of our job in the district is to be good stewards of the money that we get, since we're a special tax district. So we took abandoned building, the Firestone former town hall, and we completely gutted it, demolished all the old stuff and renovated it, and now it is our community center, which primarily serves our active older adult community. Our senior center is what it has become, and it's hopping. That's where my office is actually, and there's a lot of cool things going on there.
That's what I was going to ask you. So if anybody wants to stop and say hi to you, that's where you are. That's where your office is.
That's where I am. Yep.
Okay.
And just tell the front desk, and I'm in a different area of the building, but they can call me and I can come out and say hi. And we actually have a lounge there with coffee and snacks all the time, so you can always just drop by and say hi.
Awesome.
And that's free, that lobby area.
Okay, and then you have a meeting space that you can rent out in there.
Yep.
Okay.
You guys did a beautiful job with that remodel in there. It really turned out fantastic.
Yeah, it's a great space, and it's been amazing, like how much it's increased participation in like silver sneakers and our fitness classes, and
That's amazing.
Just really brought the community in, so we love it.
Very cool. How long have you been working with the Rec District?
I have just been there a little over a year.
And you're already making waves. That's so exciting.
It's a great place to work. It's really funny because I had a couple of different job offers on the table, and I was like, why would I not want to work for like this amazing, fun, organization that serves the community? And I'm getting well myself. Like, I'm working out. We have 3 hours release from work as part of our contract. So I'm doing Tai Chi and Zumba and circuit.
On the clock?
On the clock.
That's
getting
so great.
healthy.
I
get
that is
3 hours.
amazing.
Yeah.
Very cool. And that's right there in-house where you're working, right?
Right. Yeah. So
Even
I just
better.
go and do Tai Chi essentially as my lunch break, and then, or Zumba on Fridays, and then we have the opportunity, obviously, to work after hours or on our own time a lot more than that. So I need to step it up and get really healthy.
awesome.
Yeah.
So what are some projects that you have coming up that you're currently working on?
I think our biggest one, and probably the most important to you in the district, you know, to the members of this community, is the election ballot initiative that we're putting together. The board of directors approved, you know, the exploration of that. So what that means is that we have been working with an architect and a builder to put together a proposal for an election ballot. And one thing that I think is really important about that is that we need community input. So we're forming a steering committee that'll meet the second Wednesday of every month through August, which is when the initiative would be certified.
Where do they meet at?
At the community center.
And can people just show up for that, or do they have to
can, if they reach out to me or to Gina Barton, who's the Gina Barton is the recreation director.
Okay.
That way we make sure to get their name and their contact information so we can share information as it becomes available to us.
Perfect. Okay.
So what that is we're asking community members to come in and learn about the initiative and help us to educate the community on what it is, because it's actually incredibly exciting. And we've done another ballot initiative. We did it in an off election year. I think they had a May ballot, and so not a lot of people knew about it, and honestly not a lot of people voted. So there's like 30,000 voters in the Carbon Valley tax district, and I think like 2,500 people voted last time.
No way.
Yeah. So
surprising.
like our primary goal is to get everyone who has the ability to vote and to share their voice. I mean, obviously we want to win the ballot initiative, but we just want everyone's voice in that. So our very first goal is to get everyone to vote because it's so important.
And what are they voting on? They're voting on the bond to improve the rec offerings district.
Yeah, one thing I learned when I came on board is like what an incredible job the planners of this community did, and like how phenomenal this community is. I just really had it's kind of like a hidden gem over here because they really planned ahead. Having a recreation district is so cool because what it does is it allows all of the homeowners to share the burden evenly and have these amazing resources. So if you are within the tax district, you get a discounted annual pass, you get discounted rates. It's like half of what people who are not in the district have to pay to come in to use our recreation facility. And right now we have the gymnastics center, we have the recreation facility, and we have the community center. And all of those are at capacity. They're at total capacity. And so we are looking to expand the district, which would be, we would upgrade and maximize our space at the current recreation center. That would still exist, and we just do everything we can within that space to serve the programs and the people. And then we are looking to build a new facility. We're not sure what to call it. That's part of what we need help with. It will have an indoor turf, so like a field house, indoor turf area for football, soccer, lacrosse, outdoor sports, and then 3 courts. So pickleball is a huge need in the community, and basketball games. The schools use our courts right now, and we just don't have enough courts. They're always overbooked. If you ever come to the rec, you'll know that the courts are always booked. And so we're going to have 3 more indoor courts with this facility, and another weight room, some community space to rent, and then I think really important too is an outdoor pool that will have an Olympic size lap pool, so there'll be swimming programs and it can be a competitive pool, and also like a area for youth pool with a slide and a 0 entry area and a splash pad and lots of space for families to have outdoor activities. So it's a really, really, really cool proposal. And I think the coolest thing about that is that as a tax district, it's a mill levy. So it's a property tax, which is always scary, I think, when you propose it. But when you break it down, the full cost of the project is going to cost say an average home in the Carbon Valley costs $533,000. So that homeowner would only pay $163 a year, and the pass that they currently have at the rec center would get them into all of the facilities. The pool, the field house, the courts, the rec center, the gymnastics center, all of it. So it's a pretty amazing deal.
That is incredible.
Yeah. So.
And that's something to get really excited about.
Yeah.
I know when I'm talking to parents at any sports practice whatsoever, it's we don't have enough space, we don't have enough fields.
Yeah.
You know, teams are getting overlapped everywhere out here. So, man, that is some exciting news right there.
Yeah. Well, and I hear a lot about, you know, like the value of a community is based on its well-being.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that that's what's really cool is that, you know, if you're thinking about moving here or you already live here,
Right.
your property value is going to be retained and go up incredibly because this community offers so many cool things.
What are you looking at when you're looking at a community's well-being? What does that mean?
Really, you look at, like, do they have good schools? You know, are there good neighborhoods? Is it safe, right? Is there shopping nearby? Do you have food sources? Which obviously we do, and we have the new King Supers going in Frederick too. And then really, you know, do you have access to parks, to recreation, to spaces that help you, you know, to work out and to do preventative health things? And like with kids, you know, to have sports programs and after school activities and things to do, you know, that keep them focused on being healthy and, you know, having a community connection, really. And so that's what's cool. Obviously, we have the parks and the recreation. We manage a lot of the baseball parks for the different cities and the soccer parks. And, you know, we work with Dacono, Frederick, and Firestone, you know, in providing programs to all of those communities.
Well, and it helps retain, or not retain, but attract high quality professionals, such as doctors, such as teachers, such as, you know, all those professionals that, you know, you want to help support the community also. So, you know, it's funny how people don't think that a strong rec district would help that.
Yeah, it makes such a difference. And, you know, I'm a parent, so I think about, like, all the times I had to drive my daughter to South Denver, and even when she was in high school, and she would drive herself to South Denver, you know, and it's so tough. And one of the things that we're really excited about is where the facilities are being proposed, and we don't have the exact locations at this moment, but
so no secrets being put out here. Okay.
We're working with all the towns to find the best facility space. You know, it'll be within a 10-minute driving corridor for everyone in the district, meaning that no matter where you live in the tax district, north, south, east, or west, it will be 10 minutes drive for you to be able to get to those facilities, which is really, really cool, because I know I've spent hours and hours driving kids around, and just sucks so much of your life up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Super exciting.
And can you talk about how those mills do expire, so it's not something that is attached to, you know, your...
I am not a legislative expert, so my explanation of this is like very layperson, but what I do know is that when you vote for bond initiative and it's a mill levy, you know, against your property, that expires after so many years. So the current mill that paid for the original rec center and the gymnastics center and the operation of those facility has expired.
So people are not paying that anymore?
No, they're not paying that. It's like a certain percentage that stays forever for operations, which is, that's a whole long explanation. So it's really cool. And the thing is that we're really working very, very hard to keep that below 5 mils. So that means no more than, you know, it's basically like that $163 a year breaks down to like $12 a month, $14, between $12 and $14 a month per household for that average household of 500,000. But if you have a house that's 100,000, obviously that's way less. If you have a house that's higher than that, it's a little bit more, but it's very incremental. So like a $650,000 house would only have to pay $200 a year.
Oh my gosh, that's a no-brainer right there.
Yeah.
We need that. I was just looking at some stats this morning, and we have over 44,000 residents out here now, and just Frederick, Firestone, Dacono alone, just the Tri-Town area.
Yeah.
And it's still rapidly growing. I mean, we are still building new homes like there's no tomorrow now. So there's a need for this in the community for sure. Wow. I'm so glad you shared all this exciting news with us. Something to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm really excited too. I think, obviously I work for the district, but I wish I lived in this community in a lot of ways. Don't tell Bertha. But, I really wish I lived in this community because that is just an amazing asset to have. And so you're not only buying a home, you are like buying into a community that's incredibly supportive and really cares about you and
cares about growth
like and plans for growth. I think so many communities just like kind of explode, and then they like businesses and sales tax pays for it. But if you have property owners, who really carefully plan and decide what they want in the community, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, so well thought out.
I'm really excited about it. So hopefully we'll have something to celebrate in the fall.
Yes. So can you talk a little bit about that bond initiative, how the district has their window of time where you can try to elevate it and market it, if you will, if that's the right word.
Yeah, it is.
And then after that, it becomes something that you all can't talk about, and it's the community that has to elevate and promote it, right?
Yeah. Essentially, our board of directors approves the ability for us to work with an architect and, put everything, all of the planning and development that goes into it together and put together a proposal. We're asking the community members to come in and help us, to educate everyone about what that proposal is and really contribute to it. Because in August, once it's certified on the ballot, once we decide officially to move forward and it is on the ballot and it becomes, initiative, whatever number or letter, then we can no longer promote it as employees. If people ask us for information, we can share it, but we can't market it at that point. And so then it belongs to the community at that point. And the community really, if they want it, they have to advocate for it, which is why we want to train the steering committee and get out information as much as possible before August, so everyone's really aware of what it is that we're proposing and how they can participate in its success.
Awesome. And you're looking for a bit of a task force for that.
Yeah. And we're calling it a steering committee, but it's basically community leaders, or we need a really diverse group. Like we even have a high school student on that. We have seniors, we have moms, we have business leaders, adults who just like to work out on that steering committee, because we want everybody's voice and we really want to have those conversations before we put it on the ballot about what the community really needs and what they really want, and what they think is valuable about the proposal.
Is there a certain number of people you want on that task force?
I think we are kind of limiting it, and I think we can probably accept about 10 more people.
Okay.
And they should reach out to you directly for that?
They can reach out to me, or they can reach out to Jenna Barton.
Okay.
Or Kendra, because we're going to get Kendra on the task force.
Yeah, Kendra will be on it, so hopefully she'll be leading it. But so you can reach out to Kendra or me or Jenna Barton at the rec center.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. All right.
We picked a good day to drive around. It's so sunny and beautiful here.
I know, and now we're gonna surprise you with we are doing karaoke, so you're gonna
I'm just kidding. I had a voice scholarship in college. I could do this.
Oh, so you could do it.
Oh, so I'm the odd man out then. You two are both singers. I'm not doing this.
No.
I can be the silent drummer.
No, we can do the
tambourine player.
Yeah. We'll do lip sync if you put
that I can do.
Yeah.
Somebody's voice.
Yeah. Yep, I can definitely do that.
Kendra can do some good lip syncing for sure.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Yeah, it's just, I'm excited that you asked me to do this, because it's such a neat community, and I'm so excited about what the rec district is doing and all the services we offer. But right now, even before the ballot proposal, we have all kinds of classes, from youth. We have yoga. It's youth yogis, young yogis.
I just saw that advertised. That's so cute.
To junior trainers, which are preteens learning how to lift weights safely, to silver sneakers. We have yoga, all different kinds of yoga, and all the different classes, Zumba, circuit, and all that too. So it's pretty cool.
I know my kids love the open gym at the gymnastics center on Fridays.
It's amazing.
Yeah, just to go have a free-for-all over there.
We have like a world-class gymnastics center, and they have a lot of like really high-level meets there, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hold it, you have world class?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
My kids are all grown up, so I'm not, doing
Gymnastics.
doing that stuff now. But we used to spend lots of time at the rec center, and we did swim lessons over there, and we love the pool.
Yeah, no, it's competitive level, and they have a lot of gymnastic meets, that come from all over the place to have those meets at our facilities.
Wow, that's so great.
That's amazing.
Very exciting stuff. I have to say, we felt that my family moved out here about 8 years ago, and we just had 2 little girls at the time. I mean, like they were 1 and 2 at the time. And this community has just grown and blossomed in so many different ways, bringing in more sports opportunities for them to get involved in at younger ages, and just filling in all the blanks from 8 years ago. And it's been incredible to see the community come together, offer resources. It's been a beautiful place to raise a family for sure.
Yeah, it really is. And I think one of the things we focus on at rec, like we do have competitive, the ability to have competitive sports in our facilities, but we start like with the youth sports and recreational sports, which is really just to teach them to be good sportsmen, good team members, how to live a healthy lifestyle and just have fun. I mean, play is so important to life, and I think especially now, like post-COVID, so many kids got used to like being in front of a screen. And it's really cool to get them out in the parks and in the swimming pools and have fun.
Well, and you used to have like, I don't know if it's called that anymore, but like National Kids Out or do you still have
Kids
that?
Night Out? Yeah, we do. And right now we have a youth night at the rec center. So if you have kids between ages 7 and 12, I think it's like $20 for the whole night, and you get like pizza, food. They have food, and they close the rec center to adults in the evening, and they open it up to kids. So there's counselors and teachers there helping. April 27th is the next one.
So that's coming up.
Yeah.
Sign the girls up.
Yeah.
Date night.
And they get to swim.
With...
There's movies. There's games. There's, pick up basketball. They can use the whole facility, and it's really, really cool.
I just saw a couple of really fun summer camps you guys are offering now, too.
Yeah.
Do you have details on that?
I do. Those fill really fast.
I bet.
But we do have summer camp. We have camps every season, basically week that school is out. And we have summer camps for the kids. And those, they get to go on field trips. Like they go to the museums and they go to the zoo and they, do all kinds of outdoor activities. And it's amazing. Micah Segura, who's a former teacher, runs those programs, and so she's really, I think, thoughtful and intentional about filling them not just with like you drop your kid off and they run around crazy all day,
right,
but with educational activities and really teaching them valuable skills. So it's a super cool, and it's so inexpensive, especially if you're in district. It's like half the cost if you're out of district.
Right. And you can register online right now.
You can register online. Yeah,
probably best to get that set up ASAP, because summer is right around the corner.
Yes, it is.
It really is. And there's a lot of summer like sports and different things, and we'll be having July is Parks and Rec month, so keep your eye open for that. We'll have lots of activities centered around that. If you go to cvprd.org, you can access everything from that main webpage, which is Carbon Valley Parks and Recreation District. So cvprd.org.
Perfect. We'll put that down in the comments so you guys can have a clickable link to get there.
And I'm trying to think of what else. Like, we have so many things for youth. We have the new youth room. We had a lot of teenagers who just kind of come and hang at the rec, and they would like linger in the weight room and chat with each other. And so we've created like a space for them to come in and just sit and do homework and have snacks and play ping pong. And we have a couple of old school like video games like Pac-Man for them to play in there, and it's just become their space.
That's awesome.
And they're supervised, but they have their own space, so it's pretty cool.
Is that on the main level in the rec center, or where's that?
It is. It's where it used to be the multi-purpose room.
Oh, right. When
where
you
like
walk into
yoga
the
was.
left. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so it's
Very
right there
cool.
to the left, right by the front desk, so they're safe. But they have their own space now, so it's pretty cool.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, we do some rapid fire just to get to know you also.
Okay.
To round out our little... So, Kendra usually leads that, but you told me earlier that you love to go on vacation. So where's your favorite vacation spot?
Oh, that's not a fair question.
Okay, so
it is
top 3?
Italy. I have family in Italy, so Italy, and in Italy, probably. I love the Cinque Terre, which is absolutely incredibly beautiful. But my favorite city is I don't know. I have to think about that one. Tuscany, I guess. It's just absolutely beautiful.
That's a bucket list right there.
Yeah.
So limoncello or prosecco?
They taste good together, actually.
Oh. Okay.
There you go. No, limoncello.
Yeah, limoncello.
Yeah,
okay.
limoncello. Especially if the lemons are from like the Cinque Terre or Sicily, or south, because they're amazing. But prosecco mixes so well with so many things, right? Aperol.
Okay, good choices. What's your favorite book you read recently?
Oh, recently. I don't know. I have kids too, so like we had to go through all the Hunger Games and Harry Potter and all of that.
Hunger Games.
So I've just started reading for myself again. I think actually Joe Dispenza's Breaking the Habit of Being You was very interesting. Like thinking about like the way that you set yourself into habits and patterns that aren't really serving you, and how you can kind of rethink that and break that habit of being you and be something new. That was a really cool book.
Cool. I like that. I'm gonna add that to the list. That sounds good.
Yeah.
What's your favorite restaurant here in the Carbon Valley?
I really love the ahi tuna salad at Pepper's, but I love all the Mexican restaurants and the taco truck that sits in Ace. They have amazing breakfast burritos.
Didn't Santa?
Yeah.
No, that's a different one.
Okay.
That's a different one. Our neighbor sits in front of Anfa's studio on Colorado.
Yeah,
but that one by Ace is really good too.
Yeah. So those are kind of like all the things I eat a lot, but I would have to say my favorite restaurant is actually Peel's, because Sean makes a wicked cocktail, and he makes all of his own dough and bread and his like European style pizza and amazing like wraps and really, really good food.
I'm gonna put this out, so I'm gonna say it. So now we're gonna have to do it. But Kendra and I are talking about doing like a mixology kind of class over there
cool.
to do like a summer drink with him.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be really fun.
So you're gonna have to come to that.
Yeah, he did like a special cocktail for us for our 40th anniversary event. So it was cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Does his wife work at the rec center or the
She does.
district? Okay.
Yeah. She does.
That's
she
awesome.
does, and she always says it's not her restaurant, but she comes from that industry, so she's she has a great knowledge of it. But it's an amazing. I really enjoy that restaurant, and I'm super picky because I'm Italian.
He does have good stuff over there.
Yeah,
He does. Well,
Any more questions?
no,
Rapid
you've been awesome, Jenna.
I'm talkative.
Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. And there's a lot of great information that we're, getting out in the community.
Yeah.
So I think, people sort of know, but they don't know all of it. So if you have more questions, reach out to Jenna.
Oh, I would say the one thing we do need in the community is more coffee. So if
Agreed.
anyone wants to move in this community and open
Please.
a really cool coffee house, we'll come visit you.
Yes, we will come
We need
visit
more
you.
coffee in this community.
I agree. I know we just talked about that this morning. We're down to one out in this community. All right. Well, Jenna, thank you so much for being a guest with us today. It was so exciting to talk to you about what's up and coming here in the Carbon Valley. You shared a lot of really great information. We'll make sure that we have Jenna's contact information in the caption as well, so that you can reach out to her with any further questions, or to get onto that committee coming up as well.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Jenna. And
Thank you. Yeah, come visit us at the rec center or the community center anytime.
Yep.
Yes, and we hope that the rec center can be part of your road to home. So thank you, everyone, for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.